everyone, I'm Olivia. I'm the O of Ohm Fitness for those of you who don't know me. And I just wanted to take a moment to address an issue that one of our followers has been having that I think probably a lot of people have. And it has to do with having knee pain. And specifically having knee pain when you're trying to do exercises that require a lot of work from your knees, so lunges. Now, lunges are a great exercise. They work large muscle groups. They target our quads, our hamstrings, our glutes, our core, everything from here to here. There's a lot of muscles that are involved when it comes to lunging. So that's why they are a great exercise to make a part of your workout routine. However, they're very challenging. I do lunges during my workouts and they are still challenging for me, and I'm a very active person. However, if you're carrying around excess weight, or even if you're not carrying around excess weight and you just have coordination issues, lunges can be really challenging and they can be hard on our knees. So I wanted to take the time to provide you with a modified version of a lunge that will help take some of the pressure off of your knees and also still be beneficial for you. So keep in mind that even though this is a modified version, if you're trying to do full lunges and you're having knee pain, this modified version is going to be way more beneficial for you than trying to do the full lunge with poor form and therefore potentially injuring yourself and making your knees much worse. So a couple things you can do is, if you feel comfortable with a chair, say the coordination is an issue for you, then I would recommend either having a chair or a wall nearby to sort of help support with that balance. Otherwise, if you don't have that, that's okay too, but it is very helpful for that modified lunge. So first thing we want to do, of course, before any exercise is think about engaging our core. Now, when we say core, we mean everything from your shoulder girdle here all the way down to your knees. So a lot of times people think of their core, they think of their abdominals. We consider the core all of your muscles that are from here to here. So the proper way to engage your core, what you want to do before you do any exercise and before we do our lunges today, is start standing about feet hip-width distance apart, firmly planted into the floor. Then you want to take your belly button and just imagine drawing your belly button into your spine. So you're not sucking in your belly, but you're just sort of bracing it. And so you're creating that protective brace around your spine. Then you want to keep your shoulders rolled back, your chest lifted, and then imagine there's a string at the top of your head and it is pulling you up towards the ceiling. So by taking these cues into consideration, that is going to help you engage your core and keep you a little more stable throughout the lunge motion. Now, a normal lunge, if you're going full range of motion, is going to look a little bit like this. So down here in my lunge, my leg is at 90 degrees in the front here. My knee is stacked over my ankle joint. It's not jutting out over my toes. And also this back knee is bent as close to the ground as I can get it without touching. And then my torso here is lifted straight and tall. And then I come back to center. I'm tired. Now, you don't have to go all the way down if your knees are bothering you. You can do a half of a lunge and you're still going to get a good benefit, work those same muscles, burn those same calories. So if you want to hold on to your chair for extra support, you certainly can. And instead of going all the way down into that lunge like I just did, what I want you to do is just come to about a half of a lunge here. So notice my leg is not all the way at a 90-degree angle, but I am upright more. This back leg is also not as low to the ground, but this is going to take some of that pressure off of my knee. I have my chair here for support. I can help push back to center. Now the other really important thing, and note this, is, and this is what's going to give you the most benefit. So when you do your lunges, We don't want you to just go through the motion of doing the lunge. We want you to really draw your attention, focus your mind on the muscles that you're working. So when I come into this half lunge position, I am drawing my attention to the top of my leg here, my quads, my glutes, not my knee. So I want these muscles to be doing the work, quads and glutes. So I'm thinking about them, I can feel them activating. The other thing is I want to press through the bottom of my foot. When I'm coming back through that lunge, the weight is being lifted through the ground. I'm powering through the floor. So again, I'm not using my knee to push back. It's coming from down on the ground. That energy is coming through and bringing me back to center. So here's what a few look like together. Half lunge, back to center. Half lunge, pressing through that foot, using that foot, those quads and glutes to come back to center. All the while, my core is engaged. I'm thinking about drawing my belly into my spine, and I'm still getting a great workout. Okay, so I hope that helps some of you, and remember, there's no shame in taking it down a notch and doing a modification like this. You're still gonna see results, you're still gonna feel the burn, and it's all good. Thanks, guys.